So we did circumference of the circle, which is the outside of the circle. Now we are going to be doing the area. This is circumference. Now we're going to do the inside of the circle, which is area. They're showing you here that the formula is A equals pi r squared. Now, here's the deal with that formula. A equals pi r squared. That is the exact same as A equals 3.14 times R. Remember that R to the second power does not mean 2 times R. That radius squared means radius times radius, okay? So they're showing you here the circle up top that the radius is 18 feet. Let me get a different color here. The radius is 18 feet. So here's my formula, pi r squared, 3.14 times 18 times 18. 18 times 18 is 324. Then you multiply that by pi, and you get 1,017 and 3/600 is the area of that circle. We are just worrying about finding the area. We're not going to do the cost per square foot and stuff as far as what the problem is asking. So let's do the try it down here at the bottom. Let me get it in black here. The try it down at the bottom, it says, at a school play, there's a spotlight above the center of the floor that covers a lighted area with a radius of 7. What is the area covered by the spotlight? Now, in their example, they're using that fraction for pi, okay? And we're not going to. So what we're going to do is we're going to solve it ourselves. So let's look here. We have area equals 3.14 times R. They're telling us down here that the radius is 7. So all you have to do now is substitute 7 in for R. 3.14 times 7 times 7. And when you punch that in your calculator, you get 153. Ooh, you can't see this. Hold on. Let me change my color here because you get 153.86 for the area of that circle. On the example, on their example, they want you to substitute 7 here for pi times 7 squared, which is r squared, then pi times 49, and then you would still get your 153.86. And your spotlight is about 153.86. This might seem confusing, but just know that the more practice we get, the easier it's going to get. We're going to jump to example 3. Ellie needs new grass and the circular pen for her chickens. So what we're talking about here is we need this part, the inside. Okay, we need new grass for her chickens. We have been finding the circumference. So like the fence would be the circumference, but now we're trying to find area. With this problem, they're not giving you the radius or the diameter, but they are giving you the circumference, which means that the circumference of this is 176. So we have to go with what we know, okay? So we know that the circumference or the fence is 176. Now, we want to get to this, we want to get to find area. So how can we use this information to figure out the radius in order to find area? Well, that's the tricky part. So let's start with circumference because that's what they give us. So let's go back to our circumference formula. Circumference equals 3.14 times the diameter. They're giving us the circumference. So 176 equals 3.14 times the diameter. Draw my line, divide each side by 3.14. And when I do that, 176 divided by 3.14, that tells me that the diameter is 56. So when I look at my chicken pen, all the way across this circle here is 56. Now, how does that help me for area? Well, when I know that the diameter is 56, I then can split that in half to find the radius, because when I'm finding area, I need to know the radius. So then 56, half of that, it means that the radius is 28. Now I can go back and do area. Area equals 3.14 times R times R. Now I know my radius, 3.14 times 28 times 28, which means the area of that chicken fence is about 2,461.76. Now, our answers are a little bit different than what they get because they're using the fraction, okay? I want you to use the decimal. We're not messing with the fractions during this unit. We're just going to use 3.14. So let me recap here on what we did on this example because it can be a little tricky. So we're looking at this problem, and the first thing they did is they gave us the fencing, the circumference. So we had to go back to circumference and substitute my circumference in so then we could figure out what the diameter is. And the reason for that is if you look up here, the diameter is 56. I then can figure out the radius because it's half of it. All the way across was 56, then radius would be 28. Now I can solve the area because I know the radius of that circle.